Women are what you think you are. The power of self-perception. Have you ever noticed how different people are treated differently? The eager salesperson who springs to attention for one customer, while barely acknowledging another. The employee who follows one manager's instructions with enthusiasm, but drags their feet for another? Why do we hang on every word of some individuals, yet dismiss others? Take a look around. You'll see some people greeted with a casual "Hey, Mac," or "Hey, buddy," while others are met with a sincere and respectful "Yes, ma'am." Certain individuals seem to naturally command confidence, loyalty, and admiration, while others struggle to gain even basic respect. And if you look closely, you'll often find that those who command the most respect are also the most successful in their endeavors. What explains this disparity? The answer, in a single word, is thinking. More specifically, self-perception. The way we think about ourselves profoundly shapes how others perceive and treat us. This concept, though applicable to everyone, carries a particular weight for women, who often navigate a world where societal expectations and ingrained biases can heavily influence their self-image. Think about it. We unconsciously project our inner beliefs onto the world. If we believe ourselves to be capable, intelligent, and deserving of respect, we carry ourselves with a confidence that naturally invites positive interactions. We stand taller, speak with greater conviction, and advocate for our needs more effectively. This, in turn, reinforces the positive image we hold. Conversely, if we harbor self-doubt, insecurity, or a belief that we are not enough, this negativity can manifest in our demeanor. We might hesitate to express our opinions, shy away from challenges, or subconsciously accept less than we deserve. This can lead others to undervalue our contributions and treat us accordingly, further solidifying those initial negative perceptions. This is not to say that external factors don't matter. They absolutely do. Sexism, prejudice, and unequal opportunities can and do impact how women are treated. However, our self-perception acts as a powerful filter through which we interpret and react to these external forces. So, how can women harness the power of self-perception to create a more positive reality? Challenge negative self-talk. Become aware of the inner critic and actively challenge its negative pronouncements. Replace self-deprecating thoughts with affirmations of your strengths and abilities. Embrace accomplishments. Instead of downplaying your achievements, celebrate them. Acknowledge your successes, big and small, and recognize the effort and skill that went into them. Set boundaries. Respect yourself enough to say no to requests that drain your energy or disrespect your boundaries. Assertiveness is not aggression, it's self-respect. Visualize success. Imagine yourself confidently navigating challenging situations. See yourself receiving the respect and recognition you deserve. Visualization can powerfully program your subconscious mind. Surround yourself with positive influences. Seek out individuals who uplift and support you, who believe in your potential and encourage your growth. The message is clear. Women, you are what you think you are. By cultivating a strong, positive self-image, you can not only unlock your full potential but also influence how the world perceives and treats you. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality. Choose them wisely, and build a future where you are valued, respected, and empowered. How looking the part can help you achieve more. We've all heard the saying, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. But is there more to this than just superficial advice? The powerful connection between appearance and mindset, and how consciously choosing your look can be a tool for boosting confidence and achieving your goals. The core message is simple: looking important helps you think important. Our appearance talks. It communicates a message to ourselves and the world around us. It's crucial to ensure that message is positive and reflects the person you aspire to be. Think of it as a form of self-advertisement. An old advertisement slogan from the American Institute of Men's and Boys' Wear, "Dress right. You can't afford not to," highlights this perfectly. While initially aimed at ensuring children make a good impression, the message applies universally. Consider this: how do others perceive you? Your superiors, your colleagues, even strangers on the street? Could your appearance be unintentionally sending the wrong message? It's not about expensive clothes or conforming to rigid beauty standards. It's about intersectionality and respect. Being neat, well-groomed, and appropriately dressed for the occasion shows that you value yourself and the situation. It demonstrates professionalism, attention to detail, and a sense of self-awareness. Think of it as an investment in your own success. As the article suggests, use clothing as a tool to lift your spirits, build confidence. An old psychology professor understood this principle well, advising students to dress their best for crucial exams. A new dress, a pressed shirt, shined shoes. These seemingly small details can contribute to a sharper, more confident mindset, ultimately impacting performance. When you look the part, you begin to feel the part. That feeling of confidence translates into a more assertive demeanor, increased engagement, and a stronger sense of self-belief. It's a powerful feedback loop. Looking good makes you feel good, and feeling good helps you perform better. So, before you leave the house, take a moment to consider the message your appearance is sending. Are you projecting the image of someone who is capable, confident, and ready to take on the world? Remember, it costs so little to be neat, and the returns on that investment can be immeasurable. Dress right. It always pays. Look important, because it helps you to think important. The undeniable power of a positive mindset. Are you building a cathedral or laying bricks? We often underestimate the profound impact of our thoughts on our lives, particularly in the workplace. There's a classic story that perfectly illustrates this point, the tale of the three bricklayers. When asked what they were doing, the first replied, laying brick. The second, making $9.30 an hour. But the third, with a spark of vision, declared, me? Why, I'm building the world's greatest cathedral. While we don't know the fates of these three men, it's a safe bet that the third bricklayer, the one who saw the bigger picture, didn't remain just a bricklayer. His forward-thinking and positive attitude likely propelled him to greater success, perhaps as a foreman, a contractor, or even an architect. His secret? He understood that thinking makes it so. This principle extends far beyond the construction site. A personnel selection firm owner once shared that a key element they look for in job applicants is how they perceive their current job. They are consistently impressed by candidates who view their current role as important, even if they don't love every aspect of it. This is because a positive attitude towards one's work strongly correlates with better job performance and a sense of pride in future endeavors. Your thoughts speak volumes. Just like your appearance, your attitude speaks volumes to your superiors, colleagues, and subordinates. It shapes their perception of your potential and your dedication. A personnel director for an appliance manufacturer explained their personnel audit system, where employees are interviewed to understand how the company can better support them. This system revealed a fascinating dichotomy. Group A, employees focused on their future, seeking concrete suggestions for advancement, and offering ideas for business improvement. They viewed the interviews as constructive opportunities. Group B, employees primarily concerned with security, benefits, time off, and expressing dissatisfaction with their job and co-workers. They saw their jobs as a necessary evil and viewed the interviews as a mere formality. The results spoke for themselves. Recommendations for promotions, pay increases, and special privileges almost always went to individuals in Group A, highlighting the direct connection between a positive mindset and career advancement. From mediocrity to success, the power is within. Thinking you're weak, lacking, or second class is a self-fulfilling prophecy. These negative thoughts create a reality of mediocrity. Conversely, believing in your importance, your abilities, and the value of your work sets you on a path to success. The key to achieving your goals lies in thinking positively about yourself. Others judge your abilities based on your actions, and your actions are driven by your thoughts. You truly are what you think you are. Consider these scenarios. Which individual would you recommend for a raise or promotion? The secretary who spends downtime reading magazines, or the one who proactively handles tasks to support their executive? The employee who dismisses criticism with "I can always get another job," or the one who constructively addresses feedback to improve their work? The salesman who passively just does what they are told, or the one who actively seeks to help the customer? The supervisor who badmouths upper management, or the one who acknowledges challenges but maintains faith in the company's leadership? The answer is obvious. Your mindset is your greatest asset. By cultivating a positive, proactive, and solution-oriented approach, you unlock your full potential and pave the way for a brighter future. So, ask yourself, Are you merely laying bricks, or are you building a cathedral? Unleash your inner powerhouse. Why daily pep talks are your secret weapon. We often hear about the glass ceiling, the pay gap, and the societal pressures that women face. While acknowledging these challenges is important, dwelling on them can sap our energy and leave us feeling powerless. Instead, let's focus on a powerful tool we all possess, the ability to give ourselves a pep talk. For too long, women have been conditioned to be humble, to downplay their achievements, and to prioritize the needs of others. It's time to rewrite that narrative. It's time to recognize the inherent strength, resilience, and brilliance that resides within each of us. And one of the most effective ways to tap into that power is through regular, intentional self-affirmation. Why pep talks? Because you deserve it. Consider this. You're constantly bombarded with messages from the outside world, opinions, expectations, and criticisms. These external voices can easily drown out your own, leaving you feeling insecure and uncertain. A daily pep talk acts as a powerful counter-narrative, a reminder of your worth and capabilities. Think of it as a personal workout for your mind. Just as you train your body to become stronger, you can train your mind to be more resilient and self-assured. Pep talks help you boost your confidence. Telling yourself I am capable, I am strong, and I can handle this can work wonders for your self-belief, especially when facing a challenging task or situation. Overcome self-doubt. We all have moments of doubt. Pep talks help you challenge those negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations. Stay motivated. When motivation wanes, a pep talk can reignite your passion and remind you of your goals. Reduce stress. By focusing on your strengths and abilities, you can reduce anxiety and feel more in control. Improve your overall well-being. Positive self-talk can lead to a more optimistic outlook on life, contributing to your overall happiness and well-being. How to give yourself a killer pep talk several times a day. The beauty of pep talks is their versatility. You can tailor them to your specific needs and preferences. Here are some tips to get you started. Make it a habit. Schedule pep talk moments throughout your day. Maybe first thing in the morning, before a meeting, during your lunch break, or before bed. Find your preferred method. Some people prefer verbal affirmations, speaking their pep talks aloud. Others prefer writing them down in a journal. Experiment and find what works best for you. Be specific. Instead of generic statements like I'm good, try more targeted affirmations like I am excellent at presenting ideas or I am a compassionate and supportive friend. Use I am statements. Framing your affirmations with I am reinforces your self-identity and makes them more impactful. Focus on the positive. Avoid dwelling on negative thoughts or past mistakes. Instead, focus on your strengths, accomplishments, and future possibilities. Believe it. Even if you don't fully believe your affirmations at first, keep practicing. Over time, you'll start to internalize them. Don't be afraid to get creative. Use visualizations, power poses, or listen to upbeat music to amplify the effect of your pep talk. Keep it short and sweet. You don't need to spend hours giving yourself a pep talk. Even a few minutes of focused self-affirmation can make a big difference. Examples to get you started. I am confident in my abilities. I am capable of achieving my goals. I am strong and resilient. I am worthy of success and happiness. I am surrounded by supportive people. I am learning and growing every day. I am making a positive impact on the world. The takeaway. In a world that often tries to tell women who they should be, it's essential to reclaim your power and define yourself. Daily pep talks are a simple yet profound way to cultivate self-love, boost your confidence, and unleash your inner powerhouse. So, start today. Give yourself a pep talk, or several, and watch as you transform into the amazing woman you were always meant to be. Unlock your potential. Embrace the thinking of important women. We all strive for success, for a life filled with purpose and achievement. But often, we're held back not by a lack of talent, but by the limitations of our own thinking. Upgrading your mindset is the key to unlocking your potential and paving the way for a more successful and fulfilling life. One powerful way to achieve this is by emulating the thought patterns of influential women. Think about it. The women who have shaped history, broken barriers, and achieved extraordinary feats possess a unique way of viewing the world. They are strategic, resilient, and driven by a clear vision. Adopting a similar approach can revolutionize your own life. So, how do you begin to think like an important woman? It starts with self-awareness and a willingness to question your current thought processes. Use the following checklist as a guide to identify areas where you can upgrade your thinking. This checklist encourages you to examine your reactions and thought patterns in various situations. For each scenario, ask yourself the guiding questions and consider how a successful, confident woman might approach the situation. Ask yourself, when I worry, would an important person worry about this? Would the most successful person I know be disturbed about this? An idea. What would an important person do if she had this idea? My appearance. Do I look like someone who has maximum self-respect? My language. Am I using the language of successful people? What I read. Would an important person read this? Conversation. Am I contributing meaningfully and thoughtfully to the conversation? When I lose my temper. Would an important person get mad at what I'm mad at? How would she handle this situation calmly and effectively? My jokes. Is this the kind of joke an important person would tell? Is it respectful and appropriate? My job. How does an important person describe her job to others? Does she exude enthusiasm and a sense of purpose? The principles of important women's thinking. Beyond the checklist, there are core principles that underpin the thinking of influential women. Confidence and self-respect. Important women value themselves and their abilities. They cultivate a strong sense of self-worth, which projects outwardly and inspires confidence in others. Strategic thinking. They are not reactive, they are proactive. They consider the long-term implications of their decisions and plan accordingly. Purpose-driven action. They have a clear understanding of their goals and values, and they align their actions accordingly. They are driven by a sense of purpose that transcends personal gain. Continuous learning. They are committed to continuous learning and growth. They seek out new knowledge and experiences, and they are not afraid to challenge their own beliefs. Resilience and perseverance. They are not deterred by setbacks or failures. They view them as opportunities for learning and growth, and they persevere in the face of adversity. Putting it into practice. Practical tips for upgrading your thinking. Elevate your appearance. As the saying goes, look important. It helps you think important. Your appearance influences how you feel about yourself and how others perceive you. Dress in a way that makes you feel confident and capable. Treat your work as important. Regardless of your role, approach your work with a sense of purpose and importance. This will not only improve your performance but also inspire those around you. Engage in self-affirmation. Regularly remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments. Build a sell yourself to yourself commercial that reinforces your positive qualities and boosts your confidence. Ask the important person question. In every situation, ask yourself, is this the way an important person thinks? Then, consciously choose to act in accordance with that mindset. Upgrading your thinking is a journey, not a destination. By consciously emulating the thought patterns of influential women, you can unlock your potential, achieve your goals, and live a more fulfilling life. Remember, the power to transform your life lies within you. Embrace it, nurture it, and watch yourself soar. End of chapter 5.